Been trying to record this podcast since 4 o'clock.
No,
It's now
because
half past 7.
football kicked off at 3, so 4 o'clock was the start of the second half. So 4:45, you've been doing this. It's now 7:15. And don't blame me.
We've been waiting for you.
Blame the government for not legalising it. If it was legalised, I'll be able to walk into a shop, pick it up, pay for it, get a fucking receipt, claim it back on my tax, and then go home. But no, I've got to sit in some fucking rando's house for 2 hours waiting for another rando's fucking call to walk down the road. Hashtag legalise it.
Thanks for listening, and see you next week.
That was it.
This is not going to be a 3-hour podcast this week.
No, it's not. Mostly because I've got a cat to get home to that's currently home alone. I said I'll be home quick, and I'm not.
You looking forward to going home to a row then?
No, because she's not there.
Well, she's not?
No. So that's why I'm worried about the cat.
Oh, God.
Because the cat's out on its own.
Maybe you should have worried about the cat 2 hours ago and we could have got this podcast recorded. Anyway!
Fucking God, why do you shout? Like, if you're going to shout, lean back. Don't lean into it.
Anyway.
There we go, thank you.
How have you been? How's your week been?
How has your week been?
We've had an influx of emails.
Yeah, we finally got some emails. We're going to have to... you need to get on the pod fan because I need to figure out actually who this is. I'm going to keep hold of these, I think, and take them with me.
What, some admin? Fucking hell, Ryan, steady.
I'm going to take them home, I'm going to put them on the coffee table, and then Bex is going to tidy them away, and then I'm going to forget all about it.
Exactly.
But I think some of these people are already extras listeners. And if you're an extras listener now, if you're not, just turn it down about 10 seconds. If you're an extras listener, we've set up a WhatsApp group. I just need a list of emails off of Father, the other side of the desk from me, enjoying his beer.
Hello.
And then I can send an email out to whoever's in the pod fan, and you can join the pod fan and help support us from as little as £2.50 a month by going to pod.fan/TWO-decorators-and-a-microphone-extras.
I'll put a link in the description like I do every week.
And I still have to say it. What have you been up to this week? Or do you want to ask me? Because I got. Have you got stuff?
Me.
I've got stuff, but if you've got stuff, then we can crack on with you. But if not, I got stuff.
Oh, I am.
Guess we're cracking on with you then.
I lined another 2 ceilings this week
on your own as well.
Oh man, it killed me.
Yeah, I think you were brave in doing it in metre wide, like double wide wall rock as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Not doing it in a nice like 400 grade lining paper, tissue paper you can chuck up from the floor. No,
metre wide wall rock.
Metre wide wall rock.
Yeah.
Did you? So how did you do it? Did you paste the ceiling? Because I've never lined a ceiling in my life.
I pasted the ceiling because I had nowhere to paste the paper. Ideally, I'd like to have pasted the paper and
the ceiling. Yeah, you like doing that, don't you?
But no,
you like the makeup being lining paper, about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch of paste, and then the wall that you're going onto.
Yeah, belts and braces. No, I'd like, but there was just no room to
belts and braces and pasties.
Yeah, there's just no room to do that. So yeah, it was. So I did 2 rooms. I was finished by about 1. And then I had to go and get some materials. We got a quick review of Monster Coffee.
It's not Monster Coffee. This is Calypso Grapeberry Lemonade. Do you want to try some?
No, not by the look on your face, thank you.
It's very... I didn't realise there was bits in it either.
I'll stick to the... I
think this has been sat on Happy Shopper's fucking shelf for a few months.
I'll stick to the Moretti. So, yeah. So, yeah,
doing a very unique flavour to that.
Doing it on your own, clambering across customers over customers' furniture was not the most enjoyable experience. So, yeah, like I say, got to 1 o'clock and I was thinking, what could I do for the last sort of half hour of doing this scene? I thought, what can I how can I get out of this? What can I? The good old. I've done it. I've got to say, I just need to go to get some scuff eggs.
That's a nice long drive.
Yeah, I thought that'd do me. I was meant to, before I turned the computer off.
Yep.
I was meant to see how much quicker that spraying the ceiling was. I've got into spraying ceilings.
Hey!
But I think we spoke about this before.
Oh, no, don't talk. Do not fucking talk. Stay right there. Where is it?
Oh, God.
Where's that gone?
What?
Oh, this one. There you go. That's the one I was looking for. It's in Bank 3.
Should I? Oh, I can't turn the computer on.
You can turn it on
but
if you want.
I think...
You want me to put it on?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
It's not... I think I can remember the times.
It's basically a lot fucking quicker. There's no reason not to spray ceilings.
Well, I thought... Yeah, if you're going to get into spraying and you want to save some money... No, save some time and make some money... definitely start spraying ceilings.
Is it, not even if you want to get into spraying. I think that there's a bit of a mentality that you're either a brush and roller or you're a sprayer, right?
Yeah.
But do you reckon back in the fucking 50s there was brushes and rollers?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now they've congregated together to a brush and roll. But it's another tool for a job. It is the most efficient and effective way to paint a ceiling. Yeah, granted, if you've got a spraying machine and you only ever spray ceilings, that's fucking dandy. Well, that's perfect.
I think these rooms that I priced. Now this could be a load of bullshit, but I'm just
probably
just picking figures out. I think the master bedroom was 4 meters by 3.
I think that one's still got a bit of
that's
bit of turd on it from coming out of your ass.
4 meters by 3. And there was a little study that was 2 meters by 2 meters, little box room sort of thing, maybe 2.3 by 2.4, something like that. You're not going to.
Yeah.
And I think in the quote I'd allowed 3 hours,
and
3.5 hours.
You called me up and you said,
and I got the sprayer out of the van, set it up, ran water through it. Because I know exactly. But I always, because I know. I'll tell you a little story about running water through it from this morning. So I ran water through it and had it back in the van in 50 minutes, 48 something or other. So yeah, 50 minutes from getting it out, spraying the ceilings, and getting it back in the van.
Yeah, and
I think I allowed about 3.5 hours.
You can be the biggest tosher with the biggest fucking roller in the world, and you ain't beating that.
And not only that, it's like you said, it's not just the speed. It's the wear and tear on your arms and
and your body. Like you know when you've done a day of rolling ceilings.
Yeah.
You know it's not that bad when you've done a day of spraying ceilings.
No.
Especially if you get an extension bar and you sort of only got to hold it about shoulder height. Like.
So definitely think about that. Anyway, talking about you always put water through the spray first, you fucking pussy. Ryan didn't put water through the spray today because we've been working together today on a little job.
I'll let him have this one.
And
go on.
I was at one end, I don't know what I was doing, fucking about doing something or other, near the sprayer, and all of a sudden I heard, "Very quick, turn the sprayer off! There
you go.
Ryan had a little bit of an issue with. I know you're going to give me stick now. Well, if you'd have left it all together.
Well, no, actually, you know what? I'm going to be the bigger man today.
Oh, yeah?
I think what it is just I have a certain expectation from where I come from, where I've picked up a lot of my spraying habits.
Yeah.
I had a certain expectation of how the machine and how the kit would be. Yeah. And obviously you do things in a slightly different way. In my mind, you want to be able to pick the sprayer up out of the back of the van, put it on the job, put it in paint, put it in the wall, turn it on, and it goes.
We did have that conversation, didn't we?
Because the other problem that you can have is that if you do it your way, you get to the job, you go to the back of the van, you get the sprayer out, you get the gun out, and then you realise you left the fucking hose at the yard, don't you? So there's two ways of doing it. You know, there's the efficient way of getting in and getting out, and then there's the doddery old cunt way.
And that doddery old cunt way.
Whichever way you want to do it, mate, it's up to you.
We did talk about the doddery old cunt way, and I can't see the way I do it is. Take the hose off the machine, roll it all nice up,
into its own little bag.
Got its nice little bag to put the hose in. Then I've got to take the gun apart
and put that back in its box.
And put the tip. Take the tip. No, I've actually left the tip in the tip guard now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did see that.
So that's there.
You get in there. You work from the tip guard and get your way back to the machine. Eventually, you'll be fucking running.
But Ryan said, what benefit is there of actually doing that? Why not just leave everything connected up?
If anything, you're putting wear and tear on the connections from going in and out of them all the time.
So I honestly can't see why I do it.
No, neither can I.
Just old cunt habit.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. And you, I think, now realise how easy it is to just ceilings. Forget about woodwork. Forget about walls.
Yeah.
You can crack on with a brush and roller for that if that's how you're happy and that's how you make your money.
You see these posts all the time. I'm thinking about getting a spray. What machine's best? Well,
yeah, but
there's not one machine.
Best machine, you're looking at spending about $4 or $5 grand, and you know it'll be super duper. But you don't need that.
No,
I still think for an old boy like you or someone who's plodding around on their own and goes, I know spraying's better, but I'm not really confident in it, blah, blah, blah. A 150 from Screwfix, and this is the only time you'll hear me recommend a fucking Wagner machine that's anywhere up to... Which one?
I thought we could hit the fanfare.
Oh. Yeah. You just doing that doesn't
like,
really...
I was pointing at a desk and going, fanfare. Fanfare.
Right. And this is the only time you'll hear me recommend a Wagner product. Where is it?
Fucking hell. Yeah, well done. Slick Rick.
And, I could play some Slick Rick to exit the
anyway,
extras. I like a bit of Slick Rick.
Anyway, 150.
Is a 150 and a tub of Capadin.
Yeah.
Because you can juice Capadin out far enough that it will go through that 150 with ease.
Yeah.
The 150 is its own little compact machine with a little hopper on the top. You don't have hoses and all buckets and all this shit coming out of it.
And really, the only way you can adjust anything on that is through the paint.
And there's a tiny little grub screw on the left-hand side at the front, on the left-hand side.
That's not very noticeable.
No, and you can get a little Anki in there and you can turn that and it will probably drop it up or down 100 PSI.
Yeah, but the only way really you can affect
it's by juicing
down the paint.
But
so,
you can get Capadin down 50-60% quite happily.
And you can buy Capadin from Paint Shack.
The home of Caparol Paints. Big up Colin and Steve. You normally do the cut of the...
I know. Yeah, so that would be...
And it really is. It's like... and you know as well, like, you don't really just get a big roll of plastic to cover up any fucking furniture in there. Yeah. A couple of rolls of the tape and drape plastic. You don't even need to get a hand masker and all of this other shit if you're doing it. Just put them over the reveals to make yourself feel a little bit better. I wouldn't even fucking bother doing that. Dad likes doing that. Yeah.
So with the tape and drape, just stick it across the top of the window,
across the header,
so that you just sort of
you don't even need to go into the reveal and mask up the window. You literally just either side of the reveal
and mask across the top of the window. Yeah. What else is there?
That's it, and then fucking spray it.
Door.
Oh yeah,
tape and drape. We'll throw that shit
the
over.
Door. Yeah, if it's a fucking wooden door.
And if you, with the room we're in today, had a thermostat in it, so anything like the thermostat.
Yeah, anything that like pokes out where it can settle on the top. Just chuck a bit of
tape over across that. But yeah,
I mean, we masked that up and we're ready to go in what, half hour?
How big was that room today?
4x8 maybe.
Yeah, it was
about twice as long as it was wide, wasn't it?
Yeah,
about 4 metre wide.
And that was about an hour?
In and out, and I was fucking around as well in about an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, so
and that was knocking up the paint and cleaning it out.
There was a fuck ton of furniture.
A load of shit in the middle.
Plus, we had a bloody chandelier thing to mask up.
Chandelier there, a paint to mask up. Yeah. But even like, drop lights out of the ceiling, just fucking either yank them straight out or pull them out enough that you can get a bit of tinfoil or something around them, and then you're good to go.
Oh, sorry. We've just saved you another £50. That was an Ian Crump tip.
If you can do me, if you're doing these, cut it.
That can get fucked.
I want just the get fucked bit in there.
Yeah, that was a £50 Ian Crump tip.
Masking course, if anyone remembers that fucking saga.
We've just given that away for free, so even more value.
Yeah.
So just get some tinfoil and put it around a light.
Yeah, just chuck it around the downlight.
And the good thing with that is, if you do actually switch on the old halogen lights,
you don't burn it down like I nearly did that kitchen the other month
because you've got tinfoil around, not plastic or anything else. So
but it's a piece of piss, and you know it now.
Wow, it's just having the confidence, isn't it?
But I get that in a way, but doing it that way, you've got fucking training wheels on basically. Yeah. There's not a lot that can fuck up.
The other thing not to do is to put down the old roll and stroll plastic protective.
Oh
flooring.
No, but that was only that far. You shouldn't really spray that fast flow, I don't think.
Well, not only that, but we've sprayed series before, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
And we put plastic down. And
you do want sheets down. Really.
Yeah. If you're going to use that plastic, cover over the plastic with some dust sheets.
Yeah, and then you can use shitty old like cotton twill sheets. You don't need decent sheets then. It's fucking easy as fuck. There's no reason not to spray.
Well, really. But you say it's easy. It's easy when you've done it.
No, I think that I could, if there was an old boy out there that was somewhere nearby. Sorry, there was a commotion in the fucking alleyway. Only because my van's parked out there, isn't it? I think I could go onto a job with someone who's never sprayed before, and there's an old boy like you.
Yeah.
See, I was nice there for
Yeah, I
once.
know. I can believe it.
And, with a 150M and a tub captain, blah, blah, blah. And I reckon I could get them doing that nearly up to your speed from the off.
I think if you still want a little bit more reassurance, if you go on my YouTube channel,
Painting and decorating tips by TJ, top 10 tips.
don't forget, don't add the top 10 tips bit because you won't get that. But anyway, painting and decorating tips by TJ. There is a review of the 150.
Yeah, on there.
And Ryan gets the most comments at the end of the day when he sits in the van. I'm trying to get a review out of him. What do you think of the 150, Ryan? It's all right, yeah. Well, if you want to buy one. If you don't.
Yeah, pretty much. So I mean, they're not the best spray. Like that's the thing. They're not the best spray machine, but
no,
they will do ceilings,
yeah,
and they will smash the fuck out of ceilings. And then you'll be wondering why I've not done. That's what I mean. Even if you just use it as a tool that only does ceilings, you don't need to jump both feet into the deep end. I'm spraying woodwork. I'm spraying walls. I'm spraying ceilings.
Master one thing at a time.
You don't need you don't even need to do that.
No, but I think once you start that, once you start,
you do. Yeah,
you think, right, what else can I do? But that will be what did they start at? $399, I think they were.
I think they can be even cheaper than that.
Yeah, but
especially if you look on eBay or you ask Mr Bidwell.
Yeah,
he'll he normally got a cheap machine hanging around in his yard somewhere.
Yeah, so or get hold of us and we'll see what we can sort out.
We'll give you Colin's number.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll just be it will if you are looking for a way to save money or make money,
yeah, that's the way to go.
That's the way to start for sure.
So Monday we had this little
okay, well, forgive.
Oh, sorry, all right.
No,
do you want a little?
So you forget we got that.
So Monday, hold on.
So that would have sounded much better. Why? Those two are not.
No, it does. It does. Listen, wait. I'm not touching it, but
It fades in though, doesn't it? You could just weigh that quite nicely.
Yeah, but why would I when I can shame you?
Yeah, why? Yeah, make the podcast sound even shit. What?
Forgot to start on the biggest news.
What?
Don't use hashtag the fucking paint shop.
I'm not fully up to speed on this story, but
Bunch of mank cunts.
What? Who?
Actually, I think they're in fucking. Is it Macclesfield? Is that just a little bit south of Manchester?
I don't know.
So I don't know. Maybe that's a dodgy area, Manchester.
The what? Hashtag, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't want to be the fucking. I'm not going to say hashtag every single time, but they're called hashtag the paint shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you phoned me up steaming. So what's tell me this story.
So I should have fucking asked Joe for the full story on Friday, but I got pulled off to another job, so I didn't really get to have the chat with him. But basically, he found that he can buy amphibolin cheaper from them.
Right.
So puts in an order for some amphibolin. And this is my remembering, and I don't have a very good memory. So
we could find him up and ask
Anyway, I think he's busy.
Oh.
If anyone actually knows, then we can sort that out. But bought 3 tubs of amphibolin. I think 2 of them came fucked. Who's that?
Zora.
Do you want to answer it? We can pause for a second.
It's all right. That's good. She'll phone one.
3 tubs of amphibolin. 2 of them came fucked in the box. And I've muted you so you can open your thing and do all your bits. 2 of them came fucked, like paint dripping in the box, and apparently it was signed for, but I don't think anyone was in to sign for it. I think DPD just said it was. And so Joe messages matey, look, it's come fucked, can I get a refund?
Yeah.
And he goes, no, well, you signed for it. And Joe goes, no, well, I want a refund because I can't use the paint that's fucking in the box, can I? Like, you know, what Joe's like. The matey says that's fine, or we can send you out a replacement or whatever. And Joe goes, nah, just give me my money back, whatever.
Yeah.
A week or 2 goes by, still not heard anything back from him. So Joe goes to his bank, gives them the story, and the bank says, oh, well, I think you're going to win the case or whatever. I don't really know. We'll give you the money.
Was this through PayPal?
I don't know. We'll give you the money back now, and then we'll get it off for him.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what happens next. Yeah, I think it just all dies down for a bit. Obviously, Joe's got his money, so he's happy. He doesn't really care.
Yeah. He's then what, gone on Paint Shack and got...
And then, yeah, we'll see on Paint Shack where you get some decent service.
Yeah.
And then he gets a text on probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. But I think I'm going to talk about what the text said in the extras after this.
All right.
But then, yeah, I just wanted to just, if you trust us and you trust our opinions and our views on things and whatever, just trust us. Don't use the fucking paint shop. I'm not saying that first bit. They're just called, the paint shop. Don't fucking use them. Customer service is fucking awful. They can... Oh, no.
Can get fucked.
There you go. Yeah, I just wanted to... I was going to put that in at the beginning, but... We'll put it in at 20 minutes. So yeah, Monday started out and we got to this little shed. Alright, go on.
I've got a...
You can't just point at it, Mush.
Well, can you
you've got pens and fucking paper and all that
hold up
shit.
signs.
Yes,
What I want you to
hold
pen.
up a fucking sign. Because the thing is, if you tell me something is can you just do like a whack whack whack?
No,
it means
all
I've got 3 buttons to press
all you
before
need,
I even
the
get
things
there.
you need are all on that one
But
pad.
they're not, because this one, which I like, this one here, is on a different pad.
Okay.
To this one, which I don't like and don't need, and has got some weird fucking disco at the end of it.
That's good. That's an interlude. Get rid of the... Well, maybe one week you might come and sort the fucking pads out yourself.
Every week I come down here, you fucking
Right.
tag me into working for you.
Can you just press?
Seems to be, anytime I'm not working for Joe, I have to be working for
You
you.
don't have to do what you can do what you want. You're
Yeah,
your own
because I
man.
fucking do as well.
Exactly.
Right, what do you want?
Things that get fucked.
Okay.
It's time for things that can get
Wonder if there's anything on the end
So-
of this one.
If I say blue or go blue, then
There's 2 blues
there's
on
a
it.
blue at the bottom.
Blue here, blue here.
time.
Well, it's not going to be the fucking intro, is it, you dick? So if I go blue, then you can press it.
But I'm not. How am I going to get any more than?
Look,
So why don't you? There's fucking 7 things on here.
also I've
Just
got a number.
write them down or number them.
Blue.
It's time for things that can get fucked.
Our favourite good old friend Max. I was Joe phoned me up the other day.
Oh, I feel bad for the kid. He's just
okay.
chasing the fucking money, isn't he? We've all been there, young, dumb, and full of spunk.
Yeah. Young. You got the saying wrong, didn't you?
Oh yeah, no, I feel bad
Okay,
for the nipper.
right.
He just doesn't have the sense to know what he's thrown away. Do you know what I mean?
I won't rag on him then.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, rag on him in the extras, but you might be listening to this bit, and then you fucking
Yeah, right, we're doing the
get
extras.
done for fucking bullying. You know what these fucking snowflake Gen Zers are like?
Yeah, but he's not even that anymore. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not a snowflake, is he?
I don't know.
You're a millennial.
Yeah.
So-
But what's Gen Z then? If they're not snowflakes, they're the
Aye.
ones that are all.
Are they the
fucking,
ones after
yeah,
you?
Yeah, the ones after me.
That's another generation.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about that. Tell you what, just give up on this. Pay £2.50.
Join the extras.
Monday. How are we doing for time? We'll start the show. We'll start the podcast in a minute. Don't worry.
So Monday, I get to work and we are spraying. For some reason, we're fucking outside, which is always
that
lovely.
shed?
Yeah, so it's this little shed that needs to get done. It was just done in Super Deck and some alley oxide primer, which
Alley oxide.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to say this to Joe or
Well,
to Vicky.
Do you want to send it to the extras?
No, I can say this one because I don't even listen to the free. But the pictures that she put up, they look kind of shit. Like, I was only there for the first day. I only primed the knots and put the first coat of Super Deck on it.
Yeah.
Sprayed on light. But the photos looked a bit shit.
Well,
You could sort of see the alley
why
oxide
don't-
grinning through it.
Why don't you just cinder it?
Well, I don't know. I think he just didn't fancy using bin outside because it gets a bit brittle, doesn't it? So that, and Matey had that little shed as like his like man cave in a way. So there's heaters in there and stuff. So with that, a lot of
maybe.
I think the alley sort of flexes a little better
Yeah, I did.
than bin.
I did 6. No, yeah, 6 garage doors with.
I mean, the
with
proper
bin.
way of doing it would have been to get a heat gun out and a tub of
God.
methylated spirits and
heat them up and then wipe it down.
I've done that before, and then it was a timber clad inside.
Yeah.
And I made sure I'm like, no, I'm sitting here with a heat gun. I'm heating them out. I'm
Who was
not
that for?
fucking for Joe.
Was it?
But I made sure I'd done it the way I thought was proper. Not
Bloody
fucking
hell.
around. It was a really nice. Like I wanted to make it look as good as I could get it.
Bloody hell. So
But it was really fucking grinny. But I was only there for the first day. So it's like you can see all the alley oxide coming through. I don't know.
It looks alright at the end
Yeah, well,
from a distance.
it looks good from here.
Yeah, behind a shut door.
But yeah, so done that, and then had a half. Well, Joe was like, "Oh, I've got a full day for you, but if you only want the half, you can have the half." And I was like, "Well, you know what? I need money, but I want the half because I got some shit to do."
Oh yeah.
And Vicky turns around to me and goes, "Well, why don't you just work? Because all you're going to do is go home and sit on the sofa and play games." And I'm like, "Well, no, fuck yeah. Now I'm going to go home and actually do stuff." So I cleaned out the front of the van, like properly hoovered it out, done all of that. I cleaned out the back of the van, hoovered it out, reorganised my shelves. I finally took my old sofa that's got fucking cat vomit and fag burns in it to the dump.
Oh.
Because I was sat on the sofa having a doobie. I had a plastic bag next to me. For some reason, I thought I could stuff this out in a plastic bag.
For fuck's sake.
You got it. You got it straight
Yeah.
away. I fucking didn't. I done that. And I went, oh shit! There's a hole in the sofa now.
You dick.
An advert for not doing drugs.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah. Could have been doing the fucking podcast 3 hours sooner.
Yeah, so managed to finally take that to the dump, get rid of that, and tidied out the garage a bit as well. So fuck you, Vicky. I actually managed to get loads done. So yeah, so that was a good half day.
And it is going to the painting decorating show this week.
Hmm?
Next week.
What?
This
Who?
week.
This week.
Says
Tomorrow.
who's going to the painting decorating show?
Oh shit! I need to get a test, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we're going a bit incognito
Well,
because Lad's not very keen on going at all. But I think because he's getting a lift up there, he's a bit more keen now. Joe offered me.
now it's going to be like a co-company day out. I think I might come with you.
Yeah.
But-
I really wish that you two you were just a little bit closer so we work together more. I think it would I think honestly, you booking in jobs, Joe running them, we'd make so much fucking money.
Yeah.
It's so much money.
But yeah,
That would be the prime way. And I know neither of you, he doesn't ever want to fucking work in a partnership ever again, ever. He fucking hates the idea. And I know
I
you
can't
don't
work
like
for anybody.
You don't like working for anybody. So I know for a fact it won't work, but
Yeah.
if we could just weasel that little
it's
fucking
it's a TJ Square day out.
yeah, TJ squared.
So
Yeah.
yeah, well, we got involved. Well, we were meant
This has nothing to do with me. I don't even speak to her.
to be fair, she has been good to us, and I've said this before. But somehow, you know, when you get involved in something, you think, how the fuck have I ended up here?
Yeah, plenty of times like that. Mostly sat behind this fucking microphone now. I didn't even want to go up to the fucking radio with you.
Yes, you did.
No, I do. Oh, come on, Ryan. You need to come up and support me. I didn't even want to speak on the fucking thing. Oh, come on. Oh, help me
You
out.
loved it in the end. You
Yeah,
loved
I
it.
did. I did. But at the time.
So anyway,
I got roped into it.
this thing was going along. We were getting swept along. And you're coming to the painting decorating show. Can you do a podcast? Not really from the painting decorating show, can we?
Not really.
It's so. And then I finally just said, "Look, I can't go. I've got too much work on." But now I am going. So I'll either avoid the stand.
Or just be straight up and just be like, well, yeah, we're coming incognito. We're only going for the day as well.
Yeah,
That's why I'm more keen. I don't like fucking. It's all right, but
Last
it's not.
time was all right. Did you enjoy it?
Not the second day.
Did you not? Was it too long?
No, it's too long. That's the thing. Like, I can only walk around a convention centre full of other decorators sober for so long.
Yeah.
Like, it's not big enough that you need 2 days to work your way through all of the stands.
It's a shame, though, isn't it? When we went, it was too big for one day, but not quite big.
No, I don't think so. I think you could have gone round it in a day.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you go in there once, you do a dawdle and sort of spot everything, and then you go, all right, well, I want to go back here and get that. I want to go over there and get that, and here and speak to them, and then that's it.
So this year we're not going we're going undercover.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see us, we'll talk to you.
Don't. But here's the thing: don't fucking see us.
No, we'll have a chat, but we're not actually recording anything, or are
Yeah,
we?
no, I don't think so.
Oh,
we could take a mic up, like that little, because you got that little Rode one, don't you?
Yeah.
The clip-on thing.
Yeah.
That, Ben and Simon had.
No, what's his face? The
Oh,
other two.
I thought that was Ben and Simon.
No, that was the two from Spray.
Oh, I thought they were from like Trade Decorator or something.
No, they were from the Spray, not Spray Man. Who's the other one? They all got a YouTube channel.
I don't know, mate.
They were nice blokes, weren't they?
Yeah, they're lovely blokes.
Yeah.
But I thought it was Ben and Simon.
No.
That's my fucking. Told you, my memory is shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're just going up as a bit of a, and it'd be like we're going up in the Golf R, so that could be a
God.
bit of fun.
Fucking hell.
I got a little.
And I think Vicky might be going, so we might have some more stories to tell you of me making her cry all the way to Coventry.
The three of us in that fucking car with her. Oh, but she'll jump out of the fucking car come the end of it.
Oh, don't. Shotgun the front.
I just thought I'd put this in the. I know you like a bit of background music.
Sounds like
I
a
thought
porno.
I'd put this in the back.
What are you watching? Wow, wow. It does sound like a porno. Oh dear, how are we doing for time?
No, oh yeah, we're doing all
I
right.
thought you said press record.
Um,
I should have put my stopwatch on the computer. Oh dear, you could play. That's what that is. Can you play the?
was it more?
No, it's none of that.
Who recognises that one?
Has anybody-
That'd be a good fucking thing on the pad. I'd have that one on there.
Oh dear.
What else have I got? We sprayed some Caparol 2K. I think it's called 2K Sayalac.
We've brushed it, didn't we, before?
Yeah, we brushed it, but I sprayed it. Fuck me, does it make spraying easy? They came up lovely. It is. I think it might be up there with some of the best spray finish that I've personally got.
On a satin.
Yeah, it was a satin. I think honestly, that left such a nice base that if you wanted a high gloss, you wouldn't put any more paint on. You'd buff that up.
Oh right, yeah.
It was that smooth and lovely.
Yeah, it'd probably take it as well, wouldn't it? With
Yeah,
2K.
yeah. You let it cure off, and then you just give it a buff. I think that'd be how you get a high gloss finish out of that. It was fucking lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good stuff.
And what'd you do? Mix it before you put it through the sprayer?
No, we mixed it as it's coming out of the fucking nozzle.
All right, fair enough. That was a stupid fucking question. All right, fair enough. You can have that. What a dick question.
Yeah,
You know.
So yeah, stirred it up and put it through the 9.5. But it was smell like it had a bit of a stink to it. You definitely want to be wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Reading the data sheet sort of shut us up a little bit, but it was some quite nice stuff.
Well, what's it got in it then?
Well, it's just some nasty shit, but it can have I think acetone lasts 2 hours on it before it gets a reaction, which is quite good.
Bloody hell, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good.
But yeah, it comes up lovely. Fucked Joe's hop up though.
Oh, you said
Yeah, I still need to go up the yard.
Oh,
I need to get that fucking rack, don't I? We
when
need
do you
it Monday. Unless you want to drop it up tomorrow.
Not particularly, no.
I don't particularly want to come down here every fucking week for the podcast. I can meet you halfway. We'll meet you in Aldershot.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Or we can go and get it after the podcast. Give me the keys, I'll go up there and get it.
I can meet you tomorrow, I suppose. On air meeting.
Only because Joe texted me specifically going, can you make sure you remember it?
Can't have it Tuesday when I come over.
I don't think so, no.
Fucking hell.
I think we need it Monday.
Tell him I'll give it back.
Yeah, on the free as well.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to follow at S&D_decorating if you want anything.
No.
I think I've said this for a couple of podcasts now, so you probably want to go back to like the 70s or 80s, but listen to the end of that. It's always the same. pod.fan/TWO-decorators-and-a-microphone.
I thought you meant the decade. I thought, why are you saying go back to the 70s or 80s? Do you mean the numbers? Oh.
Back in the good old days! What's it? Do you remember? When you could go in the morning and you'd only have your mum call you for dinner at 4 o'clock. Do you remember?
I tell you what I remember. We always used to go in the 80s. You always used to go to the pub on a Sunday night, right?
Right.
Pub opened at 6 o'clock on a Sunday
Get a
night.
nice hangover cooking for Monday morning.
Just like a nice casual couple of pints before you went back to work on Monday. Play a bit of pool, have a pint or two,
Yeah.
and I could spend £2 or £3. £2 or £3 playing
Yeah.
pool.
And cars cost £3.50, and I could get a shag for 25p. I could buy a bag of gear for £7 and a pack of 40 fucking B&H Gold for 85p.
I'm just saying.
Turns out things were cheaper before inflation kicked in. Who the fucking thought it?
I'm just saying.
You could get a house for £2,000. £2,000. You get a 4-bed house in central London.
Anyway, thanks for listening to the podcast.
Do you remember my mate's flat in London, the villa?
Yes.
And how, do you remember the ceilings? If you go on my Instagram, go scroll back a bit, you'll see
they
how
were
shitty
grim.
them ceilings were. And it got to the point that when they were leaving, if they went in the shower, you used to have to go in with your phone torch, because if you have the lights on and the shower going, the lights would flicker and it would freak you the fuck out in the shower because the lights are flickering because the water's getting on it. So you go in there with your phone torch because there's no fucking windows because it's a basement flat. And the garden they had was called The Pit, because it literally was a pit sunk in upstairs garden that was about 2.5 foot by about 6 foot. And it was fucking disgusting. Because all of the rainwater got in there, all of the leaves, fucking everything. Just fag butts out there. It was fucking rancid. £500,000 is what they're asking for that place.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. £3.
Well, how much did your first car cost?
£300. You know that?
My insurance is more than that, and your fucking nan bought it for you.
No, she didn't.
And
bought
yeah,
the first
from
car.
£2.50 you can help support your favourite show from as little as £2.50 a month. You get on the WhatsApp group, and don't forget, if you send in an email once a week for 4 weeks, we'll give you a month free.
Is this still going? Is it?
Of Podfan? Yeah, because look at the fucking book I've got here. We can do an email now. We've got that many. I can do one now. Who do you want?
No.
We got Northern Bastard. We got Al Walker Harris Wanker Smith. We've got Mark Wren. We got MC Winder. We got Peter Humphreys. Or if you want to get into this one on the free, we've got Bill.
Bill's right on one, isn't he? We should save bills for the
Save
extras.
bills for the extras.
God,
then.
yeah, that's
Do
quality.
you want one, or should we just have them all? What do you want?
No,
Who do you want?
if it's
Do you want a short one?
do a short one then.
All right, we'll do Mark Wren.
Excuse me, how have you actually figured out? Have you phoned Podfan and asked them how we'd give away a free subscription then?
No, we'll figure it out. Even if
Oh,
we put,
great! So now
even if I just make you upload these files into a Dropbox or a Google Drive, and then we just email that out to someone each week. You email it out to them each week.
or what have I got to do? Send £2.50 in an envelope to them, and then they can put that in their account.
You send them £2.50 worth of freebies out of the back there, a couple of rolls of tape.
The good news is, I've said from fucking day one, this is a bad idea. I want fuck all to do with it. So
Well, how is it a bad idea, mate? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 emails.
no. Admittedly, the results you're getting are great. It's just the logistics of how you're going to fucking give them a free month.
It doesn't matter how you get it in, it just matters that it's in there. Hi, guys.
Said the rapist. No,
Alleged.
no. This is all your work, Ryan. Good or bad.
You can't fucking bitch at me for not doing anything for the podcast. And then when I finally do something for the podcast, it's a shit idea. I tell you what's a shit idea. Using fucking Podfan in the first place. What the fuck is Podfan? What fucking page of Google did you need to go to find fucking Podfan? Of all things, I said, give me a couple of weeks, let me figure it out, let me see what's good, what's bad, let me get a feel for them.
And what
Oh
did
no,
you-
Ryan, I've done it.
And what
I've
did you
done it. I got bored scrolling through Google and then just went on the one that my fucking cursor was on. Literally, No one else uses his fucking service. They've got 3 followers on Instagram. Their customer service gets back like fucking that because it's some bloke's fucking college project and he didn't forgot to fucking take it down and he's now 5 years later. Oh fuck! Someone started using it. So fuck off.
You can't.
Fuck off.
The customer service is amazing. Yeah.
Turns out I think they've got 1 customer service person per podcast that uses their first service.
All I'm saying is that this is all your work. Good, bad, I'm having nothing to do with it.
Oh.
Absolutely nothing. So yeah.
Hi guys, just a quick email to say really enjoyed this week's edition of 2 Decks 1 Shrink. I pressed play in the morning and when it ended I'd finished a whole Stetson landing.
Fucking hell.
That was either a long podcast.
That was a
or
3-hour one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Over 3 hours.
He's quick with the brush.
Yeah.
On a serious note, do you know if you're going to go to the show next week? Would love to say hello and buy you a coffee or a red wine shandy if you prefer. Top stuff. Mark Wren, Reading.
Thank you, Mark.
Is he ERESS matey?
I don't know.
Because have you seen he's got a really nice yard and he's only Reading way. And Joe was saying we should message him and see if we can go up there and have a look and see what his setup is
Oh, okay.
for your yard.
Yes, good idea. Well, if that is you, Mark, perhaps you can let us know.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we'll meet you at the show.
Yeah. I think we are going, but where you need to look for us is nowhere near the CT1 stand.
Yeah.
How about if whenever we go past it, we just go past it individually, never together? So she look and be like, "Is that fucking Trevor? Look, is that fucking Ryan?" Well, surely they'd be together.
Oh God, no.
Or I'd wear one of Joe's shirts. Be like, nah, because she's not seen me with the tash, so
I might shave my beard.
stop wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Walk around bumping into shit.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Sure.
we might be there. If you're in the extras, you'll be in the WhatsApp group, and I'm sure we'll figure out something.
Yeah. So. I'm just trying.
Right, that's it. I think.
Is that the 3?
Yeah. At S&D_decorating pod.fan blah 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 blah.
And then don't forget if you want to get into a bit of spraying, then check out the YouTube video.
Top 10 tips with TJ, painting and decorating tips. TJ top 10.
Painting and decorating
Chips.
by TJ. I'll put a link in the description. That'd be easier to try to battle with Ryan. Anyway, have a good week.
Yeah.
We'll see you at the show.
Peace and love. See you later. I might end on a little bit of
Oh God.
still playing off my phone. All I got to do is push the slider up. It's there.
You're so professional.
That's Eddie EWI on YouTube. It's actually funky as fuck. I love it.
What's
Okay,
a
that's
load
how
of shit that was?
You fuck off. I like
was-
it.
Oh yeah.
There's also a bloke called Sax Squatch who goes into the woods dressed as a Sasquatch and plays the saxophone.
What's wrong with these people?
What? He just doesn't want to show his face, and it's a funny pun.
What's a sash? That's a
Sasquatch is Bigfoot.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Why? So why is it all of a sudden called a Sasquatch?
Because that's, I think, what the Native Americans called it. That's the weird thing, is that Sasquatch stories are in like cultures and mythologies around the world that supposedly haven't had contact with each other.
So where the
How's
fuck
that
are
for
they
your
then?
fucking dome? What else do we have through the fucking Oh yeah, it's right. So fucking shit, the cunt shop.
Oh, what? Now we're on the
Yeah, now we've got the little fucking blue balls that I left the fucking barnacles with.
We're going straight into it then.
Hi guys, these ones can have a listen. Yeah, so basically Joe got a text going from a number that he's not seen before.